I once determined not to go to another country before performing Umrah or Hajj. In 2010, I made my first passport. But it took almost a year for me to finally go to Umrah in the month of Ramadan in 2011. It was around August. Summer in Saudi Arabia. The first day of arrival is the first day of the fast of Ramadan. The temperature in the morning is around 35 degrees Celsius. During the day on a city tour to the desert, the temperature can reach almost 50 degrees. It was the toughest fast of my life. We had to rush to the Haram Mosque or the Nabawi Mosque for Fard and Tarawih prayers, despite the abundance of food. The atmosphere of the two grand mosques during Ramadan is more or less the same as during Hajj. So to get a place, we have to come early. There were also strict regulations not to bring cell phones into the mosque. Usually, our cell phones are temporarily confiscated and only returned when leaving the mosque. Tarawih prayer ends around 2 a.m. At 3 a.m., we had a suhoor, then proceeded to the mosque for the dawn prayer until duha's time. After resting at the hotel, we returned to the mosque for midday prayers. We spent most of the time at the mosque waiting for sunset at 7 p.m. Isha around 9 p.m. Even though it was hard, it was also the most beautiful Ramadan in my life. The first Zamzam water I drank on the first day of iftar was the most delicious in my life. The first time to Rauda, it felt like a dream. The first time I saw the Kaaba, I felt unreal. Only after 2 rounds of tawaf, I cried. It is one of those places in the world that can make me cry repeatedly. I cried when I had to leave Medina. I cried when it was time to go home. I also cried when I arrived in Indonesia. Because a few days ago, I still heard the voice of the Imam of the Grand Mosque in Mecca directly and not through television. I don't want to go home. I want to go back there. I wish the next one I go there is to perform Hajj.